All right, this is one last minute. We're going to take a look at Startup Company. Startup Company is a business simulation game. They call it a sandbox game. I don't know if it's just a business simulation game where you're the CEO of a company, software company, and you're trying to make the company successful, right? So this genre kind of rebooted itself back with Game Developer Tycoon years ago, and then you have another game that's in early access. This is in early access, by the way. That came out, which is called Software Inc. And then there was another one, another software company game that just came out recently. I don't remember the name of it. But anyways, the same kind of concept, the same genre of game where you're managing a development company and you're trying to be successful. This game does it a little bit differently, though. Let's go ahead and start a new company. Let's call it Midnight Super Software. Why not, right? Midnight Super Software Company. I got an achievement. We have to automatically take out a loan. Now, first of all, the game's in early access, so there's not a lot of instruction behind this, but it's pretty easy to figure out. You get into for about 15 minutes, and it's kind of self-explanatory. So let's take out a loan. We're going to confirm the loan. Let's immediately pause the game, and it's already paused. I got a couple mails in there. One that's saying, congratulations, I've got a new loan. Yay. And then there's another one that says, congratulations, you purchased the game. This is from the developer of the game. Have fun, so on and so forth. We get more mails later throughout our career here. So now we have 40 grand, and we need to spend it wisely. Let's go through some of the AI stuff. So, first of all, here's your purchased items, where I can purchase items. My store, essentially, where I can buy desktops and plants and stuff to make my space look better and also be functional. My finances, which let me know what's happened, my budgets, my transactions, my loans. I can take out loans later as they unlock. My inventory, which is what developers and designers actually produce, right? So that's the little widgets and nodules that they wind up building in this game. Contracts, if I have any available contracts on what I completed. The people that are working for me, my recruits, and or I can recruit actually here, and then the candidates that I'm recruiting, which I haven't done any yet. The company profile, which kind of tells me my tier, which is essentially my experience points, right? So I get up to tier 2 and more stuff unlocks. The benefits, which I get as I start unlocking, you can see tier 3, tier 5, tier 8. My buildings, which I can then turn around and rent, which has the maximum number of workstations, right? And there's a pay up front. You got to pay some money up front, and then of course there's monthly rent, and it seems to double the bigger you get. What else? And my competitors, right? So friend book over here, Jitter. These names seem to be consistent. Actually, I've seen them the same. So okay, whatever. That's global. Video sharing, social media streaming, shopping platform. That's one of the things that is kind of different about this game, is it allows you to create these platforms and have these platforms going. Now, my suggestion to you is automatically get these platforms going immediately right off the bat. So I'm going to call this Midnight Social. Oops, why am I spelling this wrong? Midnight Social. And we're going to select this. We're going to create this product. It's going to tell me how much I'm making, my estimated income a day, which is negative 40. I have the infrastructure, which is my computers, my hosting, my marketing campaigns, and any of my goals and stuff that I might want to reach. I also want to create a midnight shop. And we're going to create that. Now, the streaming service and the video sharing, man, you want to talk about a hog. That will be an absolute money drain in the beginning because that's bandwidth, right? The social media platform and the shopping platform, not so much, because you're just serving up pages. Okay, other aspects of the game. So that's one way to generate revenue, but we need to get people there. Like anything, the people just are not going to show up. So we need to start building a company. And let's get some people in here. You can hold down the shift key actually to place multiple desks. I am going to get, let's see, 3 desks going right off the bat. And let's get some plants because everybody likes, oops, I didn't hold shift down. It helps if you hold shift down. Get some plants in. Everybody likes their room decorated. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We've got some plants in here. Let's see. We can also purchase kind of a closet of sorts. I don't like the way that it snaps that much in this game, but okay. No biggie. It's not the end of the world. And that's pretty much it. That's all I can purchase, which is fine because I'm already down like 11K. Let's hire some employees. For me, the most important employees right now is a developer. Now, if you read the mail that you got, it says hire a sales executive to do contracts. Well, guess what? If you don't have any developers, you're not doing any contracts. So let's start recruiting. And let's go ahead and unpause this. Now, immediately, we're going to start getting some people that want to be working in our fabulous company. I'm going to take the first 2 guys right off the bat. They're not the greatest people in the world, but we'll get them up there. The only thing I don't like about this is that it doesn't tell me what this is. This is their monthly salary. There should be some sort of header here that allows me to know what's going on. But okay, we're going to hire both of these guys, and we're going to stop the recruitment campaign. And we're going to assign these guys to a specific station. Now, what can they make? Well, they can make any one of these ones that doesn't say locked, right? But it costs money. It costs money to unlock this. So this is what, 5 of these. It's going to be another 10 grand to unlock all these for the 2 developers. And this is important because the developers are going to make these items. So my suggestion is, guess what? Just start unlocking these for these guys. It's going to cost you some bucks, but that's okay. Get them working on this, and I'll show you why here in a second. Okay, so we got them both idle. Let's get one working on the GUID, or the UI, not GUID. Let's get the other one working on the backend component. And here's where the chug goes. Okay, so the only thing we could do right now is have them work. You can see they're building these backend components. They have a little smiley face that shows how happy they are. Yay! And we're going to let them build for the next maybe couple days. So why don't I come back? Well, actually, let's not come back because this guy's idle already. So he's already knocked one out. Let's knock another one out. He actually built that pretty fast. Hold on. These guys are building it pretty fast. So in a day, I'm getting a couple things. The network component takes a while. I think security also takes a while. Backend component was okay. Before the end of the day happens, actually, let's hire a sales executive. Let's get recruiting for a sales executive. Hopefully, yep, we got one. Got a backend component. Have her do a database. We have a sales component. There's better candidates out there, but let's go ahead and hire this just to get her taken care of right away. Let's assign her to the desk and get her looking for a contract. All right. We have a couple components. The reason why is if we look in our inventory, we've got a couple of these. She might first contract right out the gate. She might want one of these or both of these items. And that'd be nice little easy money since we already have them queued up, right? So we're going to continue to keep working. We're going to hammer this out. Going to get it going on. Now, later, as we start growing, she went home for the day, right? Her end time was, I think, what, 2 o'clock or something? She sucks. Okay, so everybody went home by 4, which, I don't know if that's cool. What is their work hours? Can I set their work hours? No, can't set their work hours. Their mood is really determined by a couple things. One is what their environment is like. The second one is how much time that they've had off. We're going to start the time machine, which just advances time to the next day, right? The first employee that comes in. We made some money off of our shop and our social. Let's make sure people are finding us. Let's buy some advertising. Costs $100, but that's okay. Maybe we'll make it back. She's still looking for a contract. There's nothing I can do about that. We've got database component and network component working. These guys are trudging along. All right, we've got a contract. Here it is. Security. They want security. My problem is, though, how fast do they want it? Low urgency, 8-hour productions. I don't like that it's so grayed out. I can't see the rest of my UI. So I can't see the time. I can barely see the time up there. 8 hours, that would be business hours. I don't really have it. I should probably decline the contract because I don't have this piece yet, and I don't think anybody's close to being finished. It's only $900. Let's decline the contract. Let's get her working to find another one. Oops. Pause this again. Let's get her you're idle. Please find another contract. Thank you. Okay, they're about to finish up. She's idle. Let's get her working on that security piece. Okay, well, now we'll have one security piece. He's almost finished with the network component. And then you start doubling up, right? You start making sure that you have enough of these pieces so that when a sales contract comes in, that you can sell off one and then maybe search for another sales contract and sell off another and so on and so forth, right? That's the deal. That's how this whole thing works. So she went home for the day. The other thing that makes people happy is, I think I said this, but how much they work, right? So you got to make sure you give them a day off. They were on day 3. Probably day 7, we'll go look for somebody here. We've gone to tier 2. We've done some things. We can get a couch. We can get a coffee pot. We can get a little bonus. You can see what bonuses we get with this, right? We got 3% for coffee. That's actually a winner. Winner chicken dinner. Let's go ahead and put that down. Developers need the coffee. Let's get that pretty close to the developers over here. And we'll give them a little couch to hang out on. Because, you know, everybody likes to have a little couch to just kind of shoot the breeze. There we go. We'll save some rooms because we're going to want some more desks. That's for sure. All right. We got another contract. What do you want? Oh, you still want the security thing. But 1,600. It's a medium urgency. I already have somebody working on it. So let's go ahead and accept it. 26 hours left. She'll be done before then. We can have him start doubling up on other components. So we have one contract that we'll make 1,600 off of, which is good because we're a little cash poor. We're losing a little cash. She's going to sit here and manage the contract. That's all that she can do until the contract's fulfilled. That's another reason why it's important to kind of have these all queued up. Because we don't want her sitting around. We want her actively looking for contracts. So we need to make sure that, you know, she's got some stuff to do. On day 4, you guys, come on, you need to step to it. It's like there's nobody here. What are you calling all the time? Come on. She's gonna finish this encryption component. It's due in 2 hours. We're done. Excellent. We can deliver that now. We don't get a penalty. If it's overdue, we get a penalty. Let's go ahead and get her going on another encryption component and have her start looking for a contract. This guy's about to wrap up on his backend component, and we'll get him going on another network component. The network, you can see how much time it takes. It takes approximately 11.4 hours to finish this in production time, where some of these are much less, like 5 hours and 5 hours and 2 hours, right? So as people start getting better, let's look at people here really fast. As people, their mood is up high, right? They'll produce faster. They'll have total production speed will be up higher. These guys, I think we'll give everybody a day off on Friday. Right now, we need them working because we need to make some money. Now, let's make sure that our social media marketing, we need to buy some more marketing for these guys. Keep these guys going. And that's all you can do, right? It's just pump money into marketing. And hopefully the word gets out and we start having more and more users. Now, here's the problem with this. The problem is that the more users you have, the more it's going to start taking up on your servers. And then you're going to need to increase your servers and all that stuff. So that's a kind of interesting management piece. Why does everybody want a networking component? Frig. Accept the contract. Encryption component. I keep saying networking, but encryption component. We have plenty of time to make the encryption component, but I'm not stocking up on them. I'm fulfilling that contract immediately after one is produced, which is not necessarily what I want to do. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need a designer because as we start going higher in tiers, she starts finding contracts where we get designers. Now, where does designers unlock? Recruitment, designer. I think we can hire a designer right now. Let's get a designer going. And let's also buy another desk. We'll have the designer work right next to her when he gets hired. They're almost about to leave for the day. You're idle? What's today? Thursday? Tomorrow I'll give them all day off. Let's see. Yeah, he needs a day off. Get him on an encryption component too. Actually, can I pause the recruiting and cancel it? I can't pause it. Okay, I got a couple people that are applying. That's fine. We could fast forward till tomorrow. Good. Saturday, we'll give people the day off. Oh, let's pause this again. Designer. Can we get a cheapy designer? No, no cheapy designers as of yet. Get a little bit of a cheaper guy. I like this person, actually. Let's hire her. Get rid of these candidates and let's stop the recruitment campaign. Let's get the designer working. We got to pay for this as well, right? We're getting like almost out of cash here. And let's get the designer starting to produce some items. Okay. Ooh, we can deliver this. Thank you. You're idle. Search for contract. Search for contract? Actually, no. Well, actually, you can search for contract. Let's start you on the encryption as well. Let's double up on the encryption. She goes home when? When does she go home? 1,500 hours. Okay, I need to make her go home before then. Watch the time here. Okay, let's send her home. Let's send her home for a day. She's done. Let's let these guys work just a little bit more. Send them home for a day. Send them home for a day. Okay, good. And we'll just have her working. We'll let her build up some base components. At least one of each. She actually doesn't take that long to build up. Okay, so she's the only one coming into work on Saturday. Get her another item to build. Graphics component. Takes her a little bit longer to do a graphics component, but let's get our social. Get a little more marketing out there. We can't really afford a lot of marketing right now, so 100 bucks pop. I'm happy with that, right? We're gonna have one person online. I mean, we're making a little bit of money. It's like 28 cents, but we're making a little bit of cash. We're about to hit tier 3. Could have her go again. Some of these items are very, very quick for her. She can produce a lot of these items, which is fantastic. I think she's going to go home here in a minute. My other guys are about to come back from their day off. Alright, good. She's searching for a new contract. We have 2 people working on the encryption components. Hopefully, we'll wind up getting something different. Now, at this stage, you can't queue them up. What do you have? 2 database components and a UI component. It's a medium urgency. Oh, $2,000 though. Let's accept the contract. Let's get rid of her and put her on the database component. She lost her work on the encryption component, but I'd rather have that 2 grand. More important to have that 2 grand. Okay, she's idle. Let's get her going on a graphics component. But you can see the gist of the game, right? You're managing people. As I was saying, once you get to tier 3, I believe I can hire a manager. We'll start looking at that once we get to tier 3. She's done. Ooh, done with the database component, right? On time. Nice job. Next day, we can have those guys both start working on something. Which we're going to need a database component and an encryption component. There we go. Our manager just unlocked, which is exceptional. Also, we have the retirement plan. That costs us money monthly. So we have to make sure. Let's get. It makes people happier, right? So I think we could probably afford this. We'll go ahead and do this. She is idle, but let's have her work on another database component when she gets back. He's done with the encryption. We're going to have him go right into another encryption. We did get the manager, right? So let's get the manager in. I have enough for a desk? That's the problem. Oh, 3,000 for a desk. I don't have enough for a desk. I've got to wait. Can you believe that? I got to wait to buy a desktop. It's killing me. Killing me, Smalls. I did make 60 cents. Hopefully she can find a contract pretty soon. She is working a little bit faster since she got her day off. And hopefully she's got something that we already have. We do. Perfect. So we have the blueprint and we have the graphics component for a quick 1200. Excellent. Let's deliver that right now. Let's get her working on another contract. And let's see. This is Monday. Seem to be doing okay. We do have enough for this desk. Do we have enough to hire though? What's the recruitment going to cost me? Ouch. Well, I didn't even look and see what the recruitment for the manager was going to be. What's the recruitment for a manager? 1,700. Hold on. We gotta wait. Get her going on a UI component. That'll be fast. We have a guy working on an encryption component. Can't get a contract till tomorrow anyways. Okay, hopefully when she pops this contract, it'll be something that we already have. Okay, she did a UI component. Let's get, he's working on encryption. Let's get another database component in. Good. What do we have for a contract? Good. We have everything for this contract. It's not the price is not the best though. They want 2 UI components and a database and a wireframe component for 1,300. Man, that's not. I'll accept the contract. We'll deliver it right now. We have enough money to get the desk in for the manager. Let's put our manager down here. Yeah, let's get him going right up to the wall here. We'll get our manager in. Let's recruit a manager. Start the recruiting process. I've got 5. Oh, you can't be idle. You need to look for a contract. Okay, we got a couple people that applied. We got to go with the cheap manager. Claudia, you're hired. Let's stop the campaign. Let's get Claudia assigned. The thing about the manager, which is cool, is you assign the manager to some people, and then you could tell them what to produce, right? So I want a minimum stock of 10 of each one of these guys. And it's going to, as it says, the item with the lowest stock will be prioritized, right? So we're going to get them producing all of this happiness. And now, the micromanagement kind of disappears. I don't have to worry about assigning these guys tasks. They immediately get assigned tasks based on what is missing out of inventory. And they'll just keep knocking it out, which is a beautiful thing. -5. Overdrawn your account. You have to take out a loan to continue running your company. Alright, let's take that loan out. A little low on cash here. Accept this contract. It's 4,000. Look at that. See, that's a much better contract. It's high urgency. Deliver that right now. That's beautiful. We can actually afford to pay off a contract. Or pay off a loan. Let's pay this loan off. Good. Get that loan out of there. Just in case I need another loan. Search for a contract. Alright, these guys are pumping away. Well, congratulations on your new loan. Yeah, right. Like I wanted to do that. I didn't want to do that. My marketing campaign is starting to do well. I have 2 users online, and that's what I want to see. I want to see some sustained user activity, right? Because people come on and drop off and so on and so forth. But anyways, I'm going to wrap up this episode right now. I really appreciate you guys joining me. Put a like if you like this series. Leave comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.